Good morning, my Real News Midday TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a blessed Sunday. And in the news this morning, man shot dead at a gutters, one of 3 gun attacks in St. Elizabeth on Saturday. A man was shot dead near a gas station at Gutters, close to the Manchester-St. Elizabeth border on Saturday. His identity has not yet been ascertained. Preliminary reports are that about 4:45 p.m., the man was seated in a white Toyota Axia parked near the gas station when a vehicle pulled up alongside it and a gunman alighted, opening fire on the man in the driver's seat. Eyewitnesses say the gunman's firearm fell from him during the attack before he retrieved it and continued the rampage. It was the 3rd reported shooting in St. Elizabeth on Saturday. Earlier in the day, a man was shot dead at a Pepper district, while another man was shot and injured in Thornton district. Ex-cop suspected in murder of JDF soldier arrested. A suspect in the murder of a Jamaica Defense Force soldier in Denhamtown, Kingston, last month has been arrested. The news understands that the suspect, said to be an ex-policeman, was held in a targeted operation carried out by the Area 4 Fugitive Apprehension Team in collaboration with the Denhamtown Mobile Patrol Team in the West Kingston community on Saturday afternoon. He was wanted in connection with the fatal shooting of 20-year-old Private Ejay Domville on August 23. Domville was part of a team that was on foot patrol in the vicinity of Charles Street and the Chestnut Lane when he was killed. The name of the suspect is being withheld pending further investigations. Cops probe murder in Cheshire Village, St. Andrew. A man was shot dead in Cheshire Village, a housing scheme built mostly for disabled people on Golden Avenue in Tavern, St. Andrew on Saturday morning. The deceased is believed to be 23-year-old Michael Sutherland, otherwise called Dim Dim, from Bedward Gardens in Augusta Town. It was reported that around 7:45 a.m., residents heard loud explosions and summoned the police. Upon arrival, lawmen found the now deceased lying face down in a pool of blood, with what appeared to be gunshot wounds to the head. He was clad in pink and white shorts, black and red American Eagle underwear, and a pair of black, white, and orange Nike sneakers. Police removed the body to the Kingston Public Hospital, where death was confirmed. No motive has yet been established for the killing, the police said. Body of man washed away in Wogwater River, found after 16 days. 16 days after 25-year-old Omar was washed away by the Wogwater River at Castleton in St. Mary, his body was found at a river in Broadgate in the parish. The discovery was reportedly made by a resident who saw a body floating in an area of Broadgate known as 1,000 Pen on Saturday. Skyers and a female friend, 19-year-old Kristen Steele, reportedly went swimming on September 12 following a visit to Castleton when they were swept away by rushing waters caused by heavy rains. Steele's body was recovered by a search team on the morning of September 14 in the Flint River area of Castleton. Member of Parliament for South East St. Mary, Dr. Norman Dunn, told the news that authorities removed the Skyers' body from the river. It is a sad period for the family of the deceased, however they have now gotten closure, said Dunn. It has been more than 2 weeks since Skyers was swept away and there was uncertainty as to what might have happened. But today, sad to say, his body was spotted. I have to commend the entire search team for their effort, even though the outcome was not what we wanted, he added. JLP maintains staunch support for wholeness amid the IC report. Member of Parliament for Clarendon South Eastern, Pernell Charles Jr., says the governing Jamaica Labour Party is prepared to confront the parliamentary opposition over its plan to highlight concerns raised about the finances of Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness as outlined in the Integrity Commission report. Speaking at a party meeting in Northeast St. Anne on Thursday night, Mr. Charles claimed that there is now a campaign to damage the reputation of Prime Minister Holness.
Nowadays, recently, I see some people acting let them have strength. And we want to send a message to them that we're not going to back down, that we understand their strategy is distraction, that we know that they're going to come with protests, we know that they're going to come with your lies, we know that you're going to come and blame people and malign people and drag Jamaica's reputation because of you wanting power. We know that you're hungry for power more than you care for the people. And the Jamaica Labour Party is here to protect the interests of Jamaicans. We are not going to sit down and allow the People's National Party to come and destroy our country. That the same man who wants to push up his face and act like he is leader, Mr. 1 foot in and 1 foot out. This is a man who is calling my Prime Minister names and talking about Integrity Commission. Me sorry for them next week. Watch Parliament. Me and them. I am going to remind Jamaica who he is. So make sure you tune in. Because President Charles Jr. and the Oversight Committee going to take it to them. And I'm going to call out names because the memory too short. Some who I see stand up and never see a set of brazen people. So
the chairman and the commissioners of the Integrity Commission are to appear before the Oversight Committee at its meeting set for Thursday, October 3. The commissioners are expected to discuss with the committee recent reports and any other matter related to the Commission's oversight responsibilities. National Security Minister Dr. Harris Chang, who also spoke at the meeting, again pledged that the Holness administration is working to solve the crime problem and to improve the infrastructure of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Admitting that crime is a major issue, Dr. Chang said the government made it a priority to spend the money to build the security forces.
We know crime is a problem. We understand that. Big problem is a gunshot all over sh0t last night, a fire like a man, firecrackers. But that's why I took the responsibility on behalf of the Prime Minister and the government that we made that priority of government. We spend money to build the security forces. Whether we're not perfect yet, but we spend money on security when they were spending none. Tell the country, I say as minister, the PNP defunded the police. You know that term? They don't give them the money. They don't have no gas for the car. You see police car drive with 3 different tires. The police station are falling apart. And they try to use them politically sometimes. This government has invested in building a professional police force. And anybody you look on, whether you like the police or not, can say they look better today. We have recruited 6,000 police officers. Them used to go up on stage and say, put more boots on the ground like police. When you take them off and still put them on. We train them, recruit them, and we have some of the best Jamaicans, brightest Jamaicans come in the police force. They're young, they're just starting, and they're working, and we have recruited nearly 6,000, so we have 3,000 more now, net, so we have 14,000 police officers.
Absence of presiding judge delays Dalrymple Philibert's statutory declarations case. Former House Speaker and a Member of Parliament, Marissa Dalrymple Philibert, along with her legal team, encountered a delay in court on Friday at the preliminary hearing for her statutory declarations matter. Due to the absence of the presiding judge, the case was heard in the Gun Court section of the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court by Chief Parish Judge Chester Crooks. In spite of the snag, her lead attorney, King's Counsel Peter Champagny, expressed the readiness and eagerness to present their case. Champagny, who is assisted by attorneys Olivia Plowright and Nico Pagan, assured that the defense is fully prepared to defend the matter. In September last year, the Integrity Commission recommended that Dalrymple Philibert, a practicing attorney, be slapped with 8 criminal charges for making a false statement in her statutory declaration filings between 2015 and 2021. The charges relate to breaches of the Parliament Integrity of Members Act and the Integrity Commission Act and are connected to the purchase of a 2015 Mercedes-Benz, which she omitted from her statutory declarations for 6 years, and the controversial use of a 20% duty concession to purchase it. On Friday, Champagny explained to the court that the defense had intended to raise a preliminary issue concerning whether the case should proceed to trial in line with the court's directive. He further stated that the defense had complied with the court's order to serve their bundle of authority and the submissions to Integrity Commission by September 20. The IC was also to serve a response if they deemed it necessary. We received that this morning, and the understanding was that we would address the issue before you, Your Honor, Champagne said before being interrupted by Judge Crooks. Justice Crooks explained that the case was originally set for Quarter 4 but was transferred due to the absence of the presiding judge. I am hesitant to make a ruling on a matter that might go before another tribunal, Judge Crooks noted. The case was temporarily stood down to allow Dalrymple Philibert's legal team consult and agree on a suitable date for the next sitting. Upon resumption, Champagne informed the court that the defense had complied with the order to serve submissions to the IC, which was completed the previous Friday. My learned friend presented their submissions this morning. Normally, we would object to late service, but we understand the reasons for the delay. Having reviewed the submissions, we are ready to proceed and are anxious to have the preliminary hearing, Champagne stated. Dalrymple Philibert has been ordered to return to court on October 11. Dalrymple Philibert resigned from her roles as House Speaker and a Member of Parliament for Trelawney Southern in September last year, days after the Integrity Commission's report was tabled in Parliament. Guys, thanks for watching. Please join us this afternoon at 2 p.m. for another news update.